Federation Virtual Azadari with Kids and Youth, hosted by David Webb and Zahra Hussain. Don't forget to watch live from Amaf YouTube channel and Facebook page at 5:15 p.m. till Maghrib.
Until my last breath, I will remember.
Assalamu alaikum to everyone and good evening. Um, Welcome to the seventh program of Azadari by Youth and Children hosted by Amma Federation. My name is Asad Naqvi and I've been joined by my co-host Zara Hussain today and all other children and reciters of our community. Um, as we all know that today is the 7th Muharram 2021. This is the day where we have the big day of tragic event of Karbala has been started. Today is the day when the supply of the food and water has been stopped for the family of Imam Hussein and their companions. Today we will observe the Shahadat of Today we will observe the Shahadat of Hazrat Qasim. He was 13 years old when he got martyred in the battlefield of Karbala, and his body was badly trampled by the horses. Today we will remember their sacrifice as well. Let's start over today's program with the tilawat. May I would like you to invite our first reciters, Osija Kazmi, to start tilawat.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد اللهم صل
Salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Very nice, Osija. Thank you. Now I would like to move for the second reciter, who is Sayyida Amina Ali.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانهر إن شانئك والأبتر
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Very nice recitation, Amina. Now we will proceed for the third reciter, Zunaira Bano.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس اللهم صل على
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Very nice, mashallah. Very nice. Now we will move to our next segment, which is Salam and the Marcia. I would like to invite our first reciter, Mohsin Heather, to present the Salam and Marcia.
पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां ज़हरा की तरह टूटी है कासिम की पसलियां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां टुकड़े पुकार दश्त में लब्बैक या हुसैन टुकड़े पुकार दश्त में लब्बैक या हुसैन आकर कहा जो मौला ने लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां पामाल जीत जी जो हुआ है उसे सलाम पामाल जीत जी जो हुआ है उसे सलाम रो कर लहू ये कहते हैं खुद साहिब ज़मां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां आ जाओ मेरे भाई तलक बोले ये हसन आ जाओ मेरे भाई तलक बोले ये हसन कासिम न लो हुसैन की गुर्बत का इम्तिहान पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां ये कह के कुछ निशानों को शह चूमने लगे ये कह के कुछ निशानों को शह चूमने लगे अब्बास देखो रगड़ी है कासिम की एड़ियां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां टुकड़े उठाने लाश के सरवर के साथ साथ टुकड़े उठाने लाश के सरवर के साथ साथ ज़हरा गई है दश्त में जाने कहाँ कहाँ पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां मादर करेगी किस तरह दीदार आखिरी मादर करेगी किस तरह दीदार आखिरी आए सुमो के चांद से चेहरे पे है निशान पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां पामाल लाश देख के कहती है बीबियां मोहम्मद वाले मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु
Allahumma
اللهم
salli
صل
ala
على
Muhammadin wa
محمد
ali
وآل محمد.
Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Very nice, mashallah. That was very good. Moving forward, I would like to invite Ghulam Qadir to recite Marcia now.
اللهم صل على محمد
Muhammadin.
وآل محمد. Salam, 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 Ya Hussein, son of Muhammad, Allah's messenger, son of Ali and of Fatima. Assalam, peace be upon you, O Hussein. We are with you forever, Hussein. No mercy from Allah upon your killers and upon all of their helpers. We love those who love you. We are with you forever, Hussein. We seek nearness to you, O Allah. We seek nearness to you, Muhammad, near to Ali and Fatima, in this world and the hereafter. Keep us close to you, Master. We are with you forever, Hussein. As long as we are alive in this world as long as there is night and day. We'll send salams to you, O Master, to your sons and your companions. Let us visit you again and again. We are with you forever, Hussein. Keep us firm on your holy path. Keep us strong in our faith. On the day of judgment, we are with you forever, Hussein. Make us live our
Allah.
lives the same way as Muhammad and his family. We remain loyal to you. We are with you forever, Hussein. Allahumma salli
Salli
ala
ala
Muhammad
Muhammadin wa
wa
ali Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Very nice, mashallah. That's very good. Um, Moving on to the next segment. Before moving to the next segment, I would like my co-host Zara to just, if she can just provide some information about Hazrat Qasim for the 7th of Muharram.
So today's segment will be spoken about Hazrat Qasim alayhi salam. He was the son of Imam Hassan, and initially Imam Hussein did not allow him to fight in the Battle of Karbala, but a Taviz was discovered where Layla gave to, and Hazrat Qasim, they showed evidence to Imam Hussein that, look, my father said to represent me on the land of Karbala to be by your side. So that's the only reason why Imam Hussein sacrificed his nephew in the Battle of Karbala, and he was only 13 years old.
MashaAllah, that's very nice information, Zara. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
Moving forward for our speech section now, I would like to invite Narkis Hamid Ali to start the first speech of evening.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أما بعد فقال الله قرآن المجيد وقول الحق بالحق بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. سب سے پہلے ہم پاک پروردگار کے جس نے ہمیں خلق کیا اور خلق کرنے کے بعد ہمیں انصاف شرف عطا کی اور ہمیں مسلمان گھرانہ بھی عطا کی. نہ صرف مسلمان گھرانہ عطا کی بلکہ ہمارے دلوں میں محمد و آل محمد کی محبت ولایت علی ڈال کر خاص کرم کیا. قرآن میں
MashaAllah.
فرماتے ہیں اللہ و تو عز و منتشا و تو ذل و منتشا. اس میں 2 پوائنٹس لکھے ہوئے ہیں، عزت اور ذلت. عزت یعنی کہ آپ مسلمان ہیں تو حق پہ ہے اور سچے مسلمان ادا کرے. نہ صرف آپ مسلمان ہیں بلکہ ہمیں شیعہ گھرانہ عطا کیا، علی ابن ابی طالب، محمد و آل محمد کی محبت عطا کی، تو ہمارے حق بھی کچھ زیادہ بنتے ہیں. یعنی ہم ان کے ماننے والے ہیں کہ جن کے لیے ہے دنیا خلق ہوئی کی گواہی دشمن بھی دیتے ہیں، دشمن بھی سچے کہتے ہیں، دشمن بھی امین کہتے ہیں. اسے محمد مصطفیٰ کہتے ہیں، وہ نبی جسے کفار، مشرک، امین اور صادق پکارتے تھے کسی وجہ سے، کردار محمد کی وجہ سے. تو ہم ان کے ماننے والے ہیں تو کردار بھی ویسا ہی ہونا چاہیے. یہ نہیں کہ ہم علی ماننے والے ہیں اور جھوٹ بولے، چوری کرے، نماز نہ پڑھے، بے حجابی کرے، غیبت کرے تو ہم فاطمہ زہرا کے کنیزہ نہیں بن سکتے. غیبت یعنی بیک بائٹنگ بہت بڑا جرم ہے، جس کے بارے میں روایت ملتی ہے کہ اگر کوئی شخص اپنی کسی مومن بھائی یا بہن کی غیبت کرتا ہے، وہ ایسا ہے کہ جیسے اس نے ایک مردہ شخص کی گوشت کھایا ہو. یہ گناہ کبیرہ ہے. ائمہ معصومین کی اس کی نفی کی ہے کہ اے لوگو، مسلمانوں سن لو، مومن آپس میں بھائی بہن کا رشتہ ہے جو میں نے آیت پڑھی تھی، وَتُعِزُّ مَن تَشَاءُ وَتُذِلُّ مَن تَشَاءُ. تشاء میں سے خدا کا جو نصیب ہو سب کے محمد و آل محمد کی خدا کرے کہ ہمارے عزت آئے نہ کہ ذلت آئے. عزت اور ذلت اپنے ہاتھ میں ہے. اگر ہم ہمارا کردار محمدی بنائیں گے تو پھر انشاءاللہ ہمیں عزت ملے گی. لیکن ہم ماننے والے ہیں محمد و آل محمد، علی ابن ابی طالب، مگر ہمارا کردار یزیدی بنا لے تو پھر آپ ہی فیصلہ کیجئے. وہ رب ذوالجلال عادل ہے. بڑا عدل کرنے والا ہے، تو پھر خود ہی بتائیں ہمارا حصے میں ذلت اور عزت آئے گی۔ تاریخ میں دو کردار ملتے ہیں، ایک حسین ہے اور ایک یزید۔ عزت حسین کی کیوں کہ حسین حق پہ تھے۔ کردار ایسا تھا کہ آج تک قیامت تک حسین کا حق ہے، اور ذلت ہمیشہ کے لیے یزید اور نسل یزید کیونکہ لیے کردار یزیدی تھا۔ جب آیا عاشور کا دن، حضرت قاسم تڑپ رہے ہیں کہ مجھے بھی اجازت ملے گی۔ جب بھی چاچا حسین کے پاس جاتے ہیں تو چاچا مجھے جنگ کی اجازت دیجیے۔ میرے مولا کہتے ہیں قاسم تم مولا حسن کی نشانی ہو، میں تمہیں جانے دوں کیسے؟ حضرت قاسم تڑپ رہے ہیں، یہ کردار حسینی ہے کہ قاسم تڑپ رہے ہیں موت کے لیے۔ جانتے تھے مولا جو ہے حقیقی زندگی ہے۔ جب جنگ کی اجازت نہیں مل رہی تو قاسم ماں کے خیمے میں آتے ہیں اور کہتے ہیں اماں جان چاچا مجھے جنگ کی اجازت نہیں دے رہے ہیں۔ ماں نے کہا قاسم تم ابھی بھی زندہ ہے؟ کہا ماں زندگی مجھے جنگ کی اجازت نہیں مل رہی، اماں مجھے بتاؤ میں کیا کروں؟ اچھا ادھر آؤ، یہ خط میں دیتی ہوں، یہ دے دو، یہ تمہارے چاچا کو جا کر دینا۔ جب حضرت قاسم جا کر مولا حسین کو دیتے ہیں، مولا حسین خط کو پڑھا ہے، غریب حسین زمین پر بیٹھ گیا، قاسم کو گلے سے لگایا اور رونا شروع کیا۔ کہا چاچا خط میں کیا لکھا ہے؟ تمہارے بابا نے لکھا ہے کہ جب کربلا کے میدان ہوگا حسین تم اکیلے ہوگے، پر میری طرح میرا قاسم حاضر ہے۔ جب قاسم اجازت کے لیے پوچھے تو خالی نہیں لوٹانا۔ شہزادہ قاسم کو جنگ کی اجازت مل گیا، چلا علی کلال علی کا بیٹا تھا، جنگ بھی علی کی جیسی تھی، پورے میدان میں ہلچل مچ گیا۔ یہ لڑکا کون ہے؟ قاسم کا استاد جو عباس تھا، اب مولا عباس ایک بڑے تھیلے کرے ہیں، قاسم ایسا لڑنا، قاسم ایسا جنگ کرو۔ اب علی کلال جنگ کر رہا ہے، کہتے ہیں ہلچل مچ گیا، یہ ہاشمی خون ہے، ایک ایک جائیں گے تو سب کو مار دے گا، سب مل کے جاؤ اور حملہ کرو۔ جب مل کر حملہ کیا گیا، حسن کا لال گھوڑے سے زمین پر گرا اور صدا دی چاچا جان مدد کو آؤ۔ لعنت اللہ
الظالمین۔
اللہم
Allahumma salli
صلی
ala
علی
Muhammadin
محمد
wa ali
وعلی
Muhammad.
محمد۔
This is such a beautiful and knowledgeable speech by Sister Nargis. Thank you so much for that. Moving forward, we would like to invite Kulsum Fatma for the next speech.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وخاتم النبيين أبو القاسم محمد.
Allahumma salli
صلی
ala
علی
Muhammadin wa ali
محمد۔
Muhammad. Wajil farajum.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hazrat Qasim ibn Hassan was the youngest son of Imam Hassan ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib and Bibi Farwa. Qasim was born in 47 AH, 3 years before Hassan ibn Ali was martyred. When Imam Hussein ibn Ali prepared to leave Medina in the month of Rajab 60 AH, Qasim ibn Hassan's mother, Farwa, asked Hussein ibn Ali ibn Abu Talib to take her and Qasim with him. Hussein ibn Ali agreed. Qasim, although 13 years old, like his cousins Anna Muhammad, learnt fencing from Abbas ibn Ali and Ali Akbar ibn Hussein. Abbas ibn Ali was very fond of Qasim ibn Hassan. At the Battle of Karbala, on the night before Ashura, Hussein ibn Ali was passing by Farwa's tent. He heard Qasim saying to his mother, "Mother, tomorrow Uncle Abbas, Ali Akbar and I will defend Uncle Hussein. Mother, if I get killed, please do not weep for me." Farwa replied, My son, although I dearly love you, I shall not weep for you. Nothing will make me prouder than to see my son give his life for Islam. When Hussein ibn Ali heard this conversation, he prayed to Allah to bless Qasim ibn Hassan and Farwa. On the day of Ashura, when Anna Muhammad had fallen in the battlefield, Qasim ibn Hassan came to Hussein ibn Ali and begged for permission to go and fight. Twice, Hussein ibn Ali refused, saying, Qasim, you are young and your mother's only son. Qasim ibn Hassan was very disappointed. He went to his mother. When she saw her son was so disappointed, she remembered that just before Imam Hassan ibn Ali died, he had written a letter giving it to Farwa saying, if ever you find Qasim in difficulty, then give him this letter. She gave Qasim ibn Hassan the will and took it and made him bring it to her Imam Hassan's brother, Imam Hussein. He said, we will be facing an enemy army of tens of thousands. That will be the day when Islam will need to be saved by sacrifice. You must represent me on that day. Qasim ibn Hassan read the letter. He smiled. He rushed to Hussein ibn Ali and gave him the letter. After reading the letter, Hussein ibn Ali said, O my brother's son, how can I stop you from doing what your father wanted you to do? Hussein ibn Ali tied Hassan ibn Ali's turban on the head of Qasim ibn Hassan and helped him mount his horse. Qasim ibn Hassan ibn Ali said, O my uncle, please do not be upset. I don't fear death. Death for Islam will be sweeter for me than honey. Qasim ibn Hassan ibn Ali came to the battlefield. He was a very handsome boy. When the enemy saw him, they began to murmur, how can we kill someone whose face is shining like the moon? In a loud and a clear voice, Qasim introduced himself and cried out a challenge for single combat. He killed several famous warriors who came forward. Every time he killed an enemy, Qasim would stand on his stirrups, look behind, and wave to Abbas, just as a pupil would seek approval of his teacher on an assignment. Abbas would proudly wave back. When the enemy saw his bravery and realized that they could not possibly overpower him in single combats, they came from behind, and Umar ibn Nafil Azdi hit Qasim on the head with a sword. Qasim ibn Hassan tried to go on fighting, but since he was so young and very thirsty, he couldn't carry on fighting. After a while, Qasim ibn Hassan fell from his horse, crying out to Hussein ibn Ali, "O uncle, accept my last salam." Hussein ibn Ali and Abbas rode out. The soldiers tried to stop them. When finally they came to where Qasim had fallen, they saw a dreadful sight. Qasim's body had been trampled by the horses of the soldiers who had tried to stop Hussein and Abbas. Hussein was extremely angry and shaken by this. He immediately took out his sword and struck Umar ibn Nafil Azdi, who had hit Qasim with a sword and caused him to fall to the ground. Hussein cut Umar ibn Nafil Azdi in half from the middle and caused the rest of the enemy forces to flee. When Qasim ibn Hassan's body carried to the camp to his mother, this was not very clear. It is reported that Hussein ibn Ali took off his abba and spread it on the ground and gathered the pieces from the ground as one gathers flowers from a garden and took them to the camps. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much, Sister Kulsum, for this valuable speech and very detailed information about Hazrat Qasim. Now, moving forward to the next reciter, we would like to invite Fatma Mehdi to come and recite.
Praise be to God, Lord of worlds, praise and peace be upon the most honorable of the prophets and messengers, and the seal of the prophets, our master and Maulana Abul Qasim Muhammad. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajah.
Janabi Qasim was the youngest son of the second Imam. On the night before Ashura, Hussein was passing by Farwa's tent. He heard Qasim saying to his mother, "Mother, tomorrow Uncle Abbas, Ali Akbar, and I will defend Uncle Hussein. Mother, if I get killed, please do not weep for me." Farwa replied, "My son, although I dearly love you, I shall not weep for you. Nothing will make me prouder than to see my son give his life for Islam." When Hussein alayhis salam heard this conversation, he prayed to Allah to bless Qasim and Farwa. Janabi Qasim came to Hussein alayhis salam and begged for permission to go and fight. Twice Hussein alayhis salam refused, saying, Qasim, you are young and your mother's only son. Janabi Qasim was very disappointed. He went to his mother. When she saw her son so disappointed, she remembered that just before Hussein alayhis salam died, he had written a letter giving it to Farwa saying, if ever you find Qasim in difficulty, then give him this letter. She gave Janabi Qasim the letter. In the letter, it was written, my son Qasim, a day will come when my brother Hussein will be facing an enemy army of tens of thousands. That will be the day when Islam will need to be saved by sacrifice. You must represent me on that day. Janabi Qasim read the letter. He smiled. He rushed to Hussein alayhis salam and gave him the letter. After reading the letter, Hussein alayhis salam said, Oh, my brother's son, how can I stop you from doing what your father wanted you to do? Janabi Qasim tried to go on fighting, but since he was so young and very thirsty, he couldn't carry on fighting. After a while, he fell from his horse crying out to Hussein alayhis salam, Oh, uncle, accept my last salam. Hussein alayhis salam and Hazrat Abbas rode out. The soldiers tried to stop them. When finally they came to where Janabi Qasim had fallen, they saw a dreadful sight. Janabi Qasim's body had been trampled by the horses of the soldiers who had tried to stop Hussein alayhis salam and Janabi Abbas. Hussein alayhis salam took off his abba, spread it onto the ground, and gathered the pieces from the ground as one gathers flowers from a garden, and took them back to the camps. Matame Hussein.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much, Fatima, for this nice speech. We have our other contestant now for the recite, Jafar Abbas.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I have written a speech for Imam Hussein relating to Karbala, and I would like to present it. Bismillah.
MashaAllah. Go for it.
1400 years ago, on the abrasive battlefield of Karbala, forlorn is our Imam, no one to succor him, neither is there anyone to protect him. The cries of Sakina permeate the air. Al-Atash, Al-Atash, Al-Atash. O my Imam, we will ensure and insist that from the day we are born till the day we perish, we will persistently and incessantly mourn and lament our cherished Imam Hussein. Not only will we grieve, we will abhor and curse the entirety of the delinquent Yazid's army. No matter what type of setbacks will happen to us, we will always cherish our Imam. Imam Hussein is our guide. He is our Noor. He is our Wali. He is Aba Abdullah. He is Sayyid al-Shuhada. He is Sayyid al-Shabab al-Ahl al-Jannah. He is none other than Imam Hussein. Allahumma salli ala
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much for that speech. Moving forward to our next segment of the Noha, I would like to request Muslim Rajani to start the Noha now.
Mola Haq Imam Ya Hussein Ya Hussein. Mola Haq Imam Ya Hussein Ya Hussein. Ya Hussein Ya Hussein. वो आबिदे बीमार था, चलने से जो लाचार था, और शाम का बाजार था, और मुस्तफा की बेटियां, मौला हक इमाम या हुसैन या हुसैन या हुसैन या हुसैन, شبیر کی وہ لاڈلی سینے پہ جو شاہ کی پلی جس کی ابابن میں چلی منہ پر ٹماٹروں کی نشا مولا حق امام یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین پیاسا گلے خنجر چلے چادر چنی خیمر جلے عباس کے پرچم تلے رو کر کہے یہ بیبیا مولا حق امام یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین رو کر کہے قاسم کی ماں مارا گیا قاسم جواں اے لال میں ڈھونڈوں کہاں مہندی تیری صحرا تیرا مولا حق امام یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین وہ اجگرے بے شیر تھا اور ہرملا کا تیر تھا پیاسا گلا کیوں کر کرتا لرزی زمین اور آسماں مولا حق امام یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین وہ باوفا عباس تھا پیاسوں کی جو ایک آس تھا پانی ملا پر نہ پیا معصوم کا احساس تھا غازی باوفا یا باس یا باس یا حسین یا حسین صلوات
اللہم صلی علی محمد
محمد وعلی محمد.
Thank you so much for that. Very nice, mashallah. Now moving forward, I would like you to invite Zaidi brothers to start the Noha now.
Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein. میرا سیر والا اکبر میرا سیر والا اکبر زخم دل کے دکھاؤں میں کیسے زخم دل کے دکھاؤں میں کیسے تیرا لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر میرا سیر والا اکبر اکبر میرا سیر والا لاش اکبر پیشہ جب پہنچے دل کو ہاتھوں سے تھام کر بولے تیری فرقت نے علی اکبر آگ دل میں میرے لگا دی ہے آگے دل کی بجھاؤں میں کیسے آگے دل کی بجھاؤں میں کیسے تیرا لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر میرا سیر والا اکبر اکبر میرا سیر والا اکبر تو ہے کریل جوان ہے بیٹا باپ تیرا ضعیف ہے کتنا نور آنکھوں کا ہو گیا رخصت مجھ کو نیا نہیں نظر خیمہ لے کے خیموں میں جاؤں میں کیسے لے کے خیموں میں جاؤں میں کیسے تیرا لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر میرا سیر والا اکبر اکبر میرا سیر والا اکبر جس نے 18 سال پالا تھا کیسے دیکھی گی وہ تیرا لاشا تیری شادی کا تھا جسے ارمان کیسے جھیلی وہ تیرا صدمہ تیری ماں کو بتاؤں میں کیسے تیری ماں کو بتاؤں میں کیسے تیرا لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر میرا سیر والا اکبر اکبر میرا سیر والا صلوات
Allahumma
اللهم
salli ala
صل على
Muhammadin wa
محمد
محمد
ali
وعلى
Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Thank you so much. It's very nice recitation of the Noha. Moving forward from here, I would like to invite Faizan Ali to recite the ziyarat now.
Assalamu alaikum ya Aba Abdullah. Assalamu alaikum ya Rasulullah. Assalamu alaikum ya Amir al-Mu'mineen. Assalamu alaikum ya Fatima Zahra. Assalamu alaikum ya Hassan al-Mujtaba. Assalamu alaikum ya Hussein Shaheed bi Karbala. Assalamu alaikum ya Zain al-Abidin. Assalamu alaikum ya Muhammad Baqir. Assalamu alaikum ya Jafar Sadiq. Assalamu alaikum ya Musa Kazim. Assalamu alaikum ya Gharib al-Ghurba. Assalamu alaikum ya Ali ibn Musa Raza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum ya Hamutaki. Assalamu alaikum ya Hadi Unaki. Assalamu alaikum ya Hasan al-Askari. Assalamu alaikum ya Sahib Azza wa Zaman. Assalamu alaikum ya Imam al-Sultan. Assalamu alaikum ya Sharik al-Quran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salawat.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much for that. Now we will move to recite Dua Imam Zamana. I would like to invite Ali Mustafa for that.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل وليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa
Muhammad.
ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum.
I will now be playing a video by Mozia Fatima.
Yep, sure, go for that.
Salam Rahman Rahim Kulala Wahad Lasumad Lamiyat Alikman Balam Walad Balam Walad Lamiyat Akufaman Ahad Mola Yaska Kifte. Forward, it said that Imam.
MashaAllah, that is very nice actually. I'm very overwhelmed to see that very young children are contributing in the Zadari of Sayyid al-Shuhada and the love of that. Very nice to see that. MashaAllah. Moving forward from the next segment now, my co-host Zara, I would like you to, if you can just present the drawing for today. Before presenting to them, I just want to make sure that to let you inform you guys that we have today by the Victorian government, we have 24 local cases in Victoria. And as we already know that the curfew has been imposed from yesterday from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. and the lockdown has been extended from this Thursday to 2 weeks onward. So no outdoor activities as well, and only essential workers have been permitted to go to their office with an authorized permit in there. So be vigilant, be safe for that. And if you have any symptoms, make sure that you got tested there as well. There are today there will be some new exposure sites of the tier 1 and tier 2 has been introduced by the Victorian government. If you want to find more information about it, you just need to go to the coronavirus.vic.gov.au/exposure site, so you can see their details as well. Be careful with that in your area. Yeah, moving on forward from here, I would like Zahra to start presenting the drawings now today. Zara.
Forward, it said that Imam Hussein, salam, my younger brother, please let my son participate in the battle. And then he showed this to Imam Hussein salam, the mascot on his arm, which had the letter in it. And Imam Hussein salam agreed when he read the letter because he could not refuse his older brother, Imam Hassan salam. So when Hazrat Qasim got on his horse, Imam Hussein salam shouted this dua. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. So then when Hazrat Qasim got into the battlefield with Hazrat Abbas and his cousin Ali Akbar, what happened is he was very ready to fight in battle, but all of the soldiers, whenever when they saw his face, they were whispering to each other, how can we kill a boy so young? Now Hazrat Qasim heard this and he said, I challenge you to a single fight. Now he killed many of the strong soldiers coming ahead. And then the soldiers realized that they could not kill him in a single fight. So what they did is they waited for him to look behind and wave at Hazrat Abbas, because every time he killed a strong soldier, he looked behind him and waved at Hazrat Abbas. Now when he killed a strong soldier, waved at Hazrat Abbas, a soldier snuck behind him and slashed the sword on his head. Now when Imam Hussein salam came, Hazrat Qasim his body was being trampled by all of the horses of the evil soldier. And Imam Hussein salam got on the knees crying, and he said this dua again. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. But after that, Hazrat Abbas was filled with fury and anger. But then Imam Hussein salam came to him and said to him, Oh my dear younger brother, please have patience. Please do not give them an excuse to say that we fought first. That's the story of Hazrat Qasim. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you so much. This beautiful delivery of a speech. Moving forward from here, I would like Zara to start showing us some pictures and drawings for Zadari.
So you can send your drawing to 0450542949. It is an initiative to connect the children to the sacrifice of Imam Hussein. So these are some examples of drawing. This was created by Sayyid Muhammad Haider Zaidi. It is a drawing of Imam Hussein being attacked by arrows.
MashaAllah, very creative.
Very creative. And I'm assuming this is drawn with oil paint, as the colors are very, mixed really well and blended.
Very creative, yes.
Very creative. It is a beautiful yet tragic art piece of Zultana bearing Imam Hussein's flag by Ali Maknojia. Well done.
MashaAllah, well done, MashaAllah.
So these are drawn by the siblings Mikhail Merchant 6 and Sakina Merchant 3. One of them is the coloring of the shrine of Imam Hussein, and on the left there's the tents of the Imam's family and companions being burnt down by Yazid's army.
MashaAllah, very nice work.
This is a beautiful drawing of the shrine of Imam Hussein by Ahmed Haider and Akil Haider. It's a very nice sketch.
Very nice, yeah. Good.
This is a very talented calligraphy of Zuljana in the form of an art piece by Ali Raza Keshwani.
Yeah, it's very really nice creative. And creative. Yes, look like it's spent a lot of time to do that. Very nice, mashallah. Very nice work.
So these are 5 pictures of coloring of the event of Karbala and the details and the shrines. It was colored in by Ali Asghar, age 4.5, and Sakina Ali, age 4.5.
Very nice. This will show us the different colors of the Karbala and then what will happen and after the death of Imam Hussein as well. Very nicely described. Well done.
This is a beautiful drawing and coloring of the shrine of Imam Hussein alayhi salam and his flag by the talented Ali Sajjad.
Yeah, very nice, well done.
I love the rose on the side. This is really
very creative, that's for sure.
And that's it.
Oh, thank you so much, all the children, and thanks for this beautiful artwork and drawing to represent your work for the Azadari of Sayyid Shoda. This is very nice to see that the children are contributing in a very good way and like putting their lot of efforts in the Azadari. Moving forward from here, we are nearly having the Azan time in 2-3 minutes of time. Before doing that, I would like to say, Zara, if you can just bring the next slide in here.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Today I'm going to recite the Azan. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu
Sorry,
Akbar.
it's not an Azan time yet.
Yeah, it's not in Azan time, so we have
Please,
to
we have to
wait
wait
for
for a
it.
few more minutes.
Okay.
Sorry
Just
about
in
that, dear. Sorry, so sorry.
Yeah, we'll wait for 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes, and then we will go for the Azan. Sorry about that.
In the meantime, the last video which we watched was delivered by Sabil Imam
Yes.
and it was recorded.
Oh, it was recorded. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so we would like you to inform that if anyone, any Mu'mineen wants to contribute in the Tabarruk donation, so Amma Federation is doing the Tabarruk as well. For the Muharram, the account details are there, name and the BSP number and the other things as well. If anyone have any questions or queries about this program and want to support their program as well, any question, any suggestions as well, they can send email to brother David Webb, also Batul Gulani, on this number and this email address, for that one. So moving forward from here, as we know that we are in the 7th day of Muharram already. So from now onwards, like our peak trajectory has been started, and then we will start more on the Zadari from now onwards. I would like you to thank every participants and everyone in sharing in this Zadari program as well, and make it possible, especially in the hard pandemic time as well. I would like to thank Amma Federation and the Sister Batul Gulani and Sadaf Server Auntie for making sure this majlis has been done successfully, and putting their effort to make it possible. I would also like to thank David Webb, I think, and pray for his quick recovery. I heard that he's not feeling well. And Zara Hussain, my co-host, and the other person, whoever putting their effort to make it possible with their great efforts with Majlis and Azadari online. The Amma Federation provide us a very good platform, especially in these hard times where we just gather all the childrens and youth together to spend a good time and then put our all the efforts to make the Zadari possible in this, especially in this pandemic time. So thank you everyone who's contributing to this event. Um, yep. And now moving forward from here. So this is about for the Azan time as well. From here, we will just wait for another 1 minute as well. It's approximately the Maghrib Azan time as well. And once it's started, then I would like to invite brother Sayyid Hamid Ali in like 1 minute of time. So
Asad, sorry to interrupt. There is two Imam Zamana's dua today, so we can
yes,
recite that before Azan time.
sure, we can do that as well. So we will proceed for the Dua Imam Zamana now. I would like to invite Ali Riaz to start the recitation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Think you are muted.
हाँ मैं लिख रही हूँ मुर्तजा का लिख रही हूँ
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. اللهم كل ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه قائم هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا دليلا وعينا وتمتعه فيها
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you for that. Moving to our next reciter, for Dua Imam Zamana. Zara, can you show me the next reciter of Dua? Do we
And the
have
next
any next
reciter would
reciter
be Ali Murtaza.
for Dua Imam Zamana?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Ali Murtaza, can you come here and recite Dua Imam Zamana? Ali, is Ali here?
I think he isn't here. Ali Mustafa, are you here? He already read the Imam al-Zamana. I think we should proceed to Azan.
We should
since it's
proceed for the
Azan
Azan
time.
now. Yeah, that's okay. I would like to invite Brother Sajjad Hamid to recite the Azan now.
Assalamu alaikum. Today I will be representing the Azan. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله أشهد أن عليا ولي الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على خير العمل حي على الخير العمل الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Thank you so much, brother, for lovely recitation of Azan. This pretty much brings us to the end of today's evening. I would like you to thank again to everyone who is just contributing to this Azadari program, all the participants, my co-host, Zara Hussain, Batul Gulani auntie, and Sadaf Sarwar auntie as well. From their effort, is it possible to make this program happen? For all their effort and all the participants and all the parents who just putting their efforts to encourage their children for that Azadari program as well. Thank you so much for that. Take care of yourself and take care of everyone. We will see you tomorrow, inshallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.